Even if one thing that I say switches a light bulb on for you, of like, oh, maybe I should try that, or oh yeah, then that's it. If it does that one time for one person, then I've succeeded. This video that you're watching is worth it. If you saw my Celebrate Life video a couple videos ago, processing that as a husband, as someone who wasn't my immediate family, but it was my wife's father, and it's had a big impact on us, and it led me to think about how this is something that everybody deals with. But I thought I might share some of my experiences and my thoughts on kind of how to be the supportive spouse, a husband to your wife who's dealing with grief. I'm not an expert at all. I'm trying to put myself out of my comfort zone here. So, one, I think it just requires being there, right? I try to do that, right, as much as you can when you work, and right, being there in this difficult period in their life. I think number one, that's probably the biggest thing that you can do for your husband or wife. Number two, be cognizant of the fact that everybody deals with things differently. They do not think like you do. They're going to have good days and bad days. And they're honestly, they probably won't be themselves for a little while. Again, that's not the case for everybody. But you're gonna see a little bit of a different person, and that's hard as a spouse. Trying to be supportive because you want that person back, but they're growing and grieving and dealing with all these things, and you just want them back. You're like, hey, where'd you go? Right? What'd you do with my wife? But I don't ever harbor any ill will to Jen, to my wife, for going through this, right? This is a process for her. And so you just have to settle in and understand that this is going to take time. 3, I think, at least for me, I realized very quickly that I'm just going to have to carry more of the load for a while. That's really hard. That can be frustrating, right? A little bit of that's frustrating for me, and it's going to be frustrating for you too. It may not feel fair that you have to do that, but that's the reality. And I've had those thoughts, right? Hey, it's not fair that I have to do this. I have to do more. I have to deal with this, that I don't get the person that I know that my wife is. But that's a little bit selfish, right? To think like that. I can think those things, and I do my best not to. 4th, and this may be even more important, is know up front that you're human too, and you're going to make mistakes. I'm pretty sure that I've already made some. You have to know that you're not invincible, right? You're human too. You're going to trip up. You're going to fall, but you get yourself back up, and you be there. You understand. You take more of that load, and you put one foot in front of the other. 5, prayer never hurts. But anyways, if I were to offer up a few things to give to you, to help you help your spouse through grief, I would offer up those 5 things right here. not going to be easy, but it'll get better. It's a process, right? I hope this helps in some way. If it does, let me know. You can put it in the comments below if you want. You don't have to. But again, I'm not an expert in everything, but I can be an expert in myself if I try. And if I'm an expert in myself and I can share my life experiences and my thoughts with you and it helps one person one time, then this video is worth it. So thanks again for watching.